The second city of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. On the visitor sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from the Windy City. And no return here. This is a touchback. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number 1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams now to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
13 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They'll put Loveland in motion.
48 yards.
On the give, it's Swift. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Kevon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Don't try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
First-round pick, Tyler Warren. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
34-yard gain on the play.
A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. Rushed to his left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. And he'll take this one in. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and through. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Duvernay. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Throw right side. Caught by Gonzalez.
Complete to number 15, Joe Odunze. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd down, here's Swift. 1st down and more past midfield. And he will score. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. They'll start this on the ground with Scannable. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. A play fake. Now Dart flush to his right. Here down the field will fall incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's complete. He's got it to London. That's number 40 on the season for him.
1st down, New York.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A run straight ahead, that's Scannable. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He was brought down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
On the play fake, here's Dart. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it lines up incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He manages to get the throw and completes it. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Giants 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing again to Dart. Pushed out to his left. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Zerline's kick up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 2 minutes remain here in this first half.
It's a gain of 7.
We'll come back to Soldier Field
at the
following this.
42-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pressure is too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action here with Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's looking at ball with a pick.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Bears sending out their punt team. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. Returnable from the 17. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On 1st down, Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Giants. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Escaping to his left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Pass over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
Left side, that is crossed by one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it.
And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Drake London, touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Duvernay on the return. The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out first down and 10. What is up? From the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving to his right, and he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's Tory Taylor now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. On the return, Olszewski. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is Kadero Hodge. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Falcons get the W by 2 touchdowns. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's Geno Smith on target to Jacoby Myers. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's Trevor Lawrence hooking up with his main man, Brian Thomas Jr. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Jags lead by a field goal at halftime. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take
The
over
Giants
first and
offense
10
and their quarterback Jackson
at their own
Dart
30
getting back
yard
out
line.
to the field. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader of the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10,
It's
and a
gain
quick
of
first
10.
down.
First down, Giants.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. And Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Zerline for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone.
Free kick out of
Definite
bounds.
mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Automatic first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. They'll get it up for here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just no for that back.
And he's going to get him a first down. He's across midfield and down to the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Off play action. Here's Williams. after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Being a fullback is like the ultimate thankless position. You do all the dirty work. You give everyone else the glory. I love when coordinators find a way to just throw him a bone. Get him a touch, get him a carry. In this case, get him a reception. He's able to pick up a pretty good chunk of yards.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Osa Odighizuwa getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That his second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Dart moving outside the pocket. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Give out of the gun, and it's Scalaboo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On play action, it is Dart. Now, deep ball for London. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action here with Dart on the run to the right. Open man downfield, that's London. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. A short kick down to the 7.
And Scatterboo, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. And a shotgun. It's Dart. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Great London. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try now for Zerlo. The kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. What is up? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Handoff to Scatterboo, running left. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Dark. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
70 Lions.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
12-yard line. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dark. That is Tyler Warren. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are going to extend their lead.
Score, Giants 42, Bears 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Cool, Harder in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That is caught. And he will score. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. We'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On the give, Scattergood. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now Zerline for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Houston Loveland. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Brian Burns. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So a road win here for the Giants. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the New York Giants. And it's the big rookie from ASU, Cam Scatterboot. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And here comes Derrick Henry. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Ravens remain undefeated. They are now 9-0 with yet another victory. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Raiders. And it's Geno Smith on target to Jacoby Myers. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.